evening and welcome to High School Sports Live's presentation of the Wednesday night High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week right here on Fox 43.2. Tonight, the Dallastown Wildcats 7-5 in the YAIA Division I, 3-3 in the division, going up against the leaders, Central York High School, 6-0 in the division, 11-2 overall, ranked number 2 in District 3. This broadcast is being aired on Fox 43's Antenna TV channel, Verizon 463, and Comcast 247. We're also being live streamed at hsslivetv.com. The entire broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me tonight, the coach, Kurt Smallwood, and the other coach, Jeff Thompson, and I'm just along for the ride here. But guys, we're looking forward to an interesting matchup here tonight. Dallastown coming here 7-5, 3-3 in the league here in Division I of the YAIA. Central 11-2, 6-0 right now in the league, leading the division by 1 game over Red Lions. So it has some implications here tonight. Dallastown sitting at 13 in the district. They take 12. So it's a big game for them this evening. For Central, they're 1 game behind right now of CV, who's ranked number 1 in the district, and they're trying to move up to number 1. So a lot of different things on the line here tonight. But when we start with Central, they've got a whole lot of people to play. We can talk about Greg Gittinger, who's the leading scorer and the all-time leading scorer for them. We're not going to talk about him tonight. We're going to talk about Ben Natal, a junior here tonight, coach, wearing number 1.
Ben Natal's coming off a stellar sophomore season. He really made a strong contribution to the Central York Ball Club. He's averaging around 14 points a game. He has 5 threes, but I think he's just getting his footing under him right now.
One of those guys can go to the basket hard. He can hail the three for you, and he'll play some pretty good defense as well. And only a junior on a team that has 5 starters that average double figures or better. On the other side for Dallastown, Kobe McNeely in there tonight, wearing number 24. He's averaging 16.8 points a game. He's the real deal, Jeff.
He certainly is, and he's wearing number 24 for a reason, because Kobe Bryant wore number 24 his last 10 years. And if you watch Kobe McNeely's game, he takes that, he's a left-hander, not a right-hander, but he shoots a little bit like Kobe Bryant. And if he gets going, he can light it up. He had 27 in the last game.
Now these two teams played against each other earlier in the season, but 85-46, Central won, and they were missing Ben Rill and Ben Natal. Ben Rill, 6'8", who's in the lineup tonight. Ben Natal, who's 6'3", who's in the lineup tonight. So it's a different look. And on the other side for Dallastown, they're missing a big player here this evening.
Well, Michael Scott is a football player, a tremendous receiver, and he had surgery on his wrist, and he'll be out 8 weeks, which he's a junior, so that gives him another year, hopefully, but it really hurts this year because he penetrates, and he's their second leading scorer.
Averages 13 points a game, and he's on the bench tonight, obviously 8 weeks, and we hope he gets better in a short period of time. When you look at these two teams tonight, Dallastown wants to make this more of a half-court game. They average 53 points a game, they give up 54. For Central, they average 74 points a game and give up 58. So two teams that want to play in a different style tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I think Central, defensively, they're really coming of age. That's one of the things they're really focused on. The kids are starting to execute it, and like you said, they're not giving up a whole lot of points.
For Central tonight, especially with Scott out, they're going to have to really slow this thing down, Jeff.
Well, McNeely, Kobe, has 31 threes for the season, but he's not the only one on the team that can shoot, and it is their gym, so they've got to hope to shoot lights out tonight.
They got a young man named McLean who wears number 15 tonight, who can shoot the ball pretty well. He's only averaging 6.4 points a game, but I saw him play the first time against Central. He's an outstanding shooter, only a sophomore. So lots of different factors on the table here tonight, and we're going to bring them all your way in the game of the week here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. Back with it all right after this.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back to Dallastown High School. We're just about ready to get this one underway. Dallastown in their white and blue here tonight at the home of the Wildcats, and Central in bright orange tonight with black numbers. Central is going to be going left to right on your screen, and Dallastown right to left. Just about ready to get this one underway. Our officials tonight, John Smith, Shane Gunnell, and Mark Scott, and Dallastown controls attack. Right away, Central in man-to-man defense. And Michael Scott out for Dallastown with a wrist injury. He'll be out for 8 weeks.
Dallastown is being very deliberate with their offensive attack.
They're going to want to keep this game somewhere in the 50s or 40s tonight if they can do it. And Central, on the other hand, likes to play it upbeat. Blocked by Gittinger, going to the basket. Central with the basketball.
Nice block by Gittinger. Boy, can he get up.
Did you notice they ran out of Kobe with a double team? First possession.
Yeah.
There's Ben Natal in the wing right away. Natal into the basket and in for 2 for Natal. Ben Natal takes a lot of distance on his first step.
Gives you 14 points tonight again. He's coming off a stellar sophomore season. And they're looking for big things out of him this year.
McNeely being guarded by Gittinger. That's a good matchup to watch tonight. McLean also an outside shooter, number 15 for Dallastown.
Looks like Dallastown's trying to find somewhere to go with it.
McLean tries the back door, and again, Central picks it off. There's Brooklyn Nace with it. Nace gets jammed going to the basket. Foul's going to be called on McLean, his first of the night, first team foul.
Nace is a very, very smooth ball player.
Nace also the quarterback on the football team for Central York High School.
I'm impressed with Central York's defense in the first 3 possessions. They're really doing a nice job.
Central York and their 5 starters here shoot 74% from the free throw line. Nace the best of the group at 81% as he misses the first one here tonight.
I really, really like Central's lineup because all of these guys can get you 10, 12, 15 points against anybody.
Well, they all 5 average in double figures, so it's an interesting group. Ryan Brown, coming back. And
they're having to come way up high to set up this offense, aren't they?
They're having a tough time getting into it.
one of the things they missed with Michael Scott down there, Michael Scott had great ability to penetrate. And you can see the big guys are changing the trajectory of the shots going in here. Getting her again up strong, getting her up and going to get fouled again as Central staying on the offensive glass so far.
Yes.
It almost looks like Central's going downhill right now.
That's the way they like to play. The foul's going to be called on McNeely, his first, team second at the line. 77% free throw shooter is Greg Gittinger, the all-time leading scorer in the history of Central.
That's wonderful for a great kid.
His father played in the NBA, Jay Gittinger.
And his older brother's playing at Juniata College.
And the bucket good as Natal gets a steal that time, and Natal down the court for his second bucket here in the first quarter and gets fouled in the play.
Ben Natal with a nice steal and a nice finish under the basket.
And we're going to take a timeout right here. 6-0, Central York leads it out of the gate. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back. There you see Jeff Hoke in the huddle. Used to be at Bishop McDevitt some years ago, won a Mid-Penn championship. Coach might remember that one, I'm afraid. But,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's here at Central defending York Area League champions this year, and only one senior leaving off this team.
And his father, Don, was an excellent coach. I want to give him a shout out.
So at Camp Hill, wasn't he?
He was at Camp Hill. And
it's Ben Natal, 65% free throw shooter at the line. Natal up and good. Finishing off the three-point play.
That's a nice-looking stroke Natal has.
Now you get a little different look for Central coming back this time. 1-3-1 look. They're again getting a lot of tips.
The two chases, 15 and 23, are both sophomores.
McNeely gets a good look, and McNeely missing this one, getting her the rebound and off and running. In the corners, Ben Natal again. Natal, long look, not going to go. Up on the glass again is Brooklyn Nace. Underneath to Ben Rill. Stolen back by Dallastown here. And straight ahead and in for the first points of the night there.
Nice pass by Zivion Powell.
Chase Meyer with 2. So back in the 2-3 zone now goes Dallastown. Long look from getting her first miss of the night there.
We said earlier that they wanted to slow the game down. I'm not so sure that they can score a little bit more if they speed the game up, though.
I agree with you, Coach.
There's Natal with another steal. Ben Natal in with another steal. Ben Natal with 7 points here in the first quarter.
What a player. What a great player.
9-2. Central leads it here. 4:09 to go in the first.
The other thing that's impressive about Central York is their starting lineup can score from all 3 levels. They shoot the 3 ball, they have another little mid-range game, and they can definitely get to the rack.
Dallastown not getting on the offensive glass much. They kind of have to get back very quickly, knowing Central's going to run on them every time. There's Ben Rill inside, and there's what you're talking about.
Good look.
Now they take it down inside, and Ben Rill, the 6'8 guy, quick hook. Down 11-2. Central leads it.
He established footwork and got the ball. When he got the ball, he'd already scored. His footwork was so good. Nice pass.
Oh, and a good job going to the rack that time. That was number 11, Jalen Cook, getting the big guy in there for him.
Jalen Cook's a junior, gives him 7 points a game.
Underneath it goes, and they get it back. Nice hustle there by Ryan Brown, and Greg Ginninger gets it on home. Timeout called on the floor. 3:16 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. 13-4. Central leads it on High School Sports Live TV.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
.316 to go here in the first quarter. Central York leads at 13-4 here at Dallastown as Central York comes out now showing man-to-man. Saxon Suchanik into the game along with Ryan Jackson.
And Braden Weedman came in for Dallastown. He can shoot the 3.
And now you got Doug Blair in there as well, a freshman. Now they're running a little bit of a run and jump. Greg Ginninger up. Greg Ginninger's going to get fouled again, and Central continues to keep the pressure on Dallastown. That was a run and trap that time.
Central's defense is much improved. Seems like everybody's working together, and their rotations are definitely on time.
Take a look at it here. You can see what they do. They rotate a guy up behind. They run and trap, and they rotate a guy right in behind as Ginninger knocks home his first free throw here. He's got 4 points in the game. He'll get a second shot here.
You know, it's counterintuitive, but their defense is actually going to lead the better offense.
Cy Kyle with his first foul. The second shot is up, and that's also good for Ginninger. Again, there's another steal for Central York.
You always say, see the pass.
Underneath it goes to Saxon Suchanik. Just again, great pass from Ginninger, and Suchanik scores very quickly. I think you're going to get a push call here on Central.
The Central defense is forcing Dallastown to throw many more passes than they would like to.
And as a result, they'd have 5 turnovers.
Yes.
Foul's actually going to be called on Ryan Jackson there, his first. There's another turnover for Dallastown, and Central just double teaming there. Ginninger looking, Saxon Suchanik along baseline, thinks better of it, shot. swings it back out to Doug Lair. Here comes Ryan Brown. Now Ryan Jackson cutting on through. Probably the worst possession they've had all night right there.
Yes. Central York's doing a lot of talking on defense, and everybody seems to know what to do and where to go.
Good job getting to the baseline, though, for Dallastown that time, and in for a nice two is Amir Henry, his first points of the game.
And Zivion Kyle has 3 assists for their 6 points.
Yeah, Zy Kyle is an absolutely outstanding player. And a good block there. Ryan Jackson in. Oh, you're going to get a carry here. Problem for Dallastown is they don't look like they're equipped to play in the full court game. The Central is equipped to play it. And Central used to scoring 74 points a game. Dallastown at 53. It's a big difference. You're trying to bring it down and you get caught up in that speed you're not used to.
Yeah, they're sped up for sure.
And that was Amir Henry handling the ball. He just came in the game.
Great job getting the baseline, but Ryan Jackson falls down on that. Here's Central again, full court. And a foul to play. Ryan Jackson's going to pick up his second foul.
What usually happens on plays like that, they take the guy off the inbounder and put him back. And in this situation, there was no one back at all.
So you put a man up with the ball, and when you're able to throw it ahead like that, the first guy's going to get to it is always going to be the offensive guy. Shot is up and in here for Britton Weedman. His first first score of the night. 17-7, he cuts it to 10. Second shot up. That one's off to the side. Rebounded by Rill, and Central with the basketball here. Dallastown in that zone. 2-3 zone. Ryan Brown with his first look of the night. Ryan Brown, he's coming back from a concussion right now. Look at that handoff there from Lair. Boy, for the first you don't succeed, try again. If it's the second you don't succeed, try again, and you get it home, right?
It looked like Saxton was trying to pad his offensive rebounding stats.
It's like the old Moses Malone offense, right?
That was Doug Lair with the steal.
McNeely trying to get open. McNeely has not even seen a shot yet.
He is really struggling to get open and to get a good look at the basket.
With Doug Lair in there, a freshman, doing a pretty good job getting up the lane that time.
Great deflection. I know a lot of coaches chart that.
Mike Rouse has always been really good with the team, running set stuff. They do a great job here, passing the basketball at Dallastown. Mike Grasso in his 12th year of coaching here. There's McNeely with a good fake. McNeely up and in, and there he goes. He finds a way to get through the lane. McNeely maybe gets started with that one.
He likes to see his left. He likes to get to his left.
There's Ben Rill. Ben Rill just buries it from the elbow.
And there's another left-hander can shoot.
They hit you from all directions as Ben Rill buries that one, a nice little 15-footer.
Ben Rill saw the open area. He flashed to it, caught it, and just let it go. Nothing but net.
Run a little high-low offense there. You had Suchanek posting up and Rill with the better shot there.
And that's pretty impressive for a 6'8" kid who's a junior.
First foul called on Doug Lair as back into the game comes Brooklyn Nace, and out goes Ben Natal. And that ends the first quarter, 21-9. Central leads it at the end of one. We'll take a break. We'll come back for quarter number 2, all here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back to Dallastown High School. Here we get ready to start second quarter, 21-9. Central leads it after one. Coach, what stats do we have for the first quarter?
Dallastown was 4 for 6 from 2, 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 7 turnovers, 9 points. Central York 8 for 14, 0 for 4 from 3, 5 for 7 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 3 turnovers for 21 points.
Here we start second quarter. Ryan Brown gets in the lane, puts it up, not going to go. Nice rebound there, pulled down by Cook.
Jalen Cook is a good steady influence in that post.
If Dallastown can find a way to get inside, a little pick and roll there from Cook. And good job by Cook. Cook comes in for 2. He's got 4 points in the game. Dallastown cuts it to 10.
Zevion Cow must have at least 4 or 5 assists already.
Looking high-low. There's a little fadeaway. Rattles out. So getting over the shot. Here comes Dallastown. A chance to carve back into this lead. Central still in man-to-man. Cook trying to find somewhere to go with it. Finds McLean.
Dallastown is having a very, very tough time trying to find something that they like. A lot of action on the weak side, but nothing's popping open. That's a good take.
It was a good take. Getting over the rebound downhill. Ryan Brown with a shot up and down. For Ryan Brown, his first points of the game tonight. Ryan Brown coming off a concussion that he's got in the Wilson game back at Christmas time.
He settled into that shot very easily, didn't he?
Very much under control, only a sophomore. Ben Real does a nice job of coming over to help right there. Here's McNeely again looking to try to find some place to go.
McNeely is being hounded.
Dallastown doing a great job of backdooring. A good rebound by Gittinger, who's hit the boards hard tonight so far. Mace brings it to forecourt, finds Real with a strong move up and in. Ben Real, the big 6'8" guy, takes it to the rack.
Man, is he tough. Particularly going to his left. Oh,
he's got 6 points here in the first half, and 23-11, Central leads it.
At this point, there is no answer for Real or Gittinger.
Well, they have 2 bigs that are out rebounding, and the guards are playing such good defense that they're making them turn it over. So there's really, I don't know where they can go right now.
Second foul on Chase Myers so far. So here's Real trying to finish off the play, and does. Ben Real with 7 points here in the first half.
Full court pressure again by Central.
A little bit softer. Just Doug Lair, the freshman, out front, and Lair likes to hawk people. It's amazing watching Real out there, 6'8", guarding the guard. McLean breaks loose that time, though. Easy layup to the basket, one of the easiest shots they've had all night long.
That's one of the things you don't see much out of Central. They're giving up straight line drives.
And right on the other end, Natal comes back and answers quickly for Central York.
Nice teardrop by Natal.
But a lefty on a lefty out there with Real guarded against McNeely right now. I tell you, Dallastown's running all kinds of motion. It's the kind of thing you think would drive a man-to-man defense crazy.
Yes.
Pull up again by McLean, not going to go. Pulled down by Natal.
Looked like McLean could have dribbled it 2 more times and been right at the rim.
Get inside now. Brooklyn Nace, 3. So Nace adds into the group. It makes the first 3 of the night here. He has 4 points in the game.
And Dallastown's playing a mystique that is Central York right now.
Brooklyn Nace, the 6'2" sophomore.
Oh, and a timeout called by Mike Grassel. We'll take one as well. 31-13, Central leads at 4:35 to go in the first half. All right here on High School Sports Live TV.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Calling all high school boys, 3-Star Foundation is running the free basketball league starting in January for high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.3staryouth.org for more information. 31-13 here at Dallastown. 4:33 to go here in the first half. Don't forget the Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. We'll have our stats and highlights here at the half. Right now, Central in control and playing some suffocating man-to-man defense.
Number 21's in the game. What's his name?
21 is Levi Gatos. Oh, 21 into the game now is Eric Toddy. Just brought up for the JV team here for Central.
He's a big drink of water, Coach.
He's another sophomore in the Central group of sophomores and freshmen, or juniors.
Central York has 5 offensive rebounds so far.
Up and down goes Gittinger. Nice pass inside eventually from Doug Lair, and Gittinger checks in here. He's got 6 points here, and to make that 7 in the first half.
Gittinger and Real, when they get close to the basket, there's really nothing that you can do. I mean,
And
but foul him.
The last play, Gittinger has such great hands. Once he got the ball, it was all over, too.
Yes.
Gittinger's a 6'7" wingman. Of course, Real an inside player for the most part. Real has an outside shot, too, but doesn't use it that often.
Nice pass.
Again, you can see the rush on the shot here just because of the way they're playing defense. Ben Natal throws it back. Kick it back out to Gittinger, who's looking inside for Toddy.
Toddy wants that thing bad.
There it is.
Got it.
Swings it to Gittinger, wide open for the 3. Gittinger off. And 3:31 to go here in the first half. 20-point lead right now for Central York.
And Toddy, he can hit that foul line shot. I guess he's just trying to fill his way.
Doug Lair steals it from the
nice
backside.
steal.
And up, and not going to go, but Brooklyn Nace with the rebound. Brooklyn Nace finds a way to get under and up. Brooklyn Nace fouls it up. He's got 6 points in the game.
Nice play.
Well, this is a relentless attack.
Doug Lair just hawking right now.
It's like Central's looking for a trap anywhere they can find it.
Doug Lair is doing a piece of defense out there guard-wise right now. It's Dallastown trying to find a place to go. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Ben Natal. The thing you see with Central right now, too, is I think they go 8-9 players deep, so they're going to continue to rotate people in on you all the time.
Without losing any momentum.
Yeah.
That's the good part.
Ben Natal with his first foul of the night.
Well, when you have a lot of scores like that, you don't lose any momentum. You keep 1 or 2 in the game.
And there you see Saxon Zachanik, probably their best defensive player, who draws McNeely here. Zachanik gets fouled in the backcourt. I think that's going to be against McNeely.
Neely's got to do a little more to try to free himself up.
McNeely's got 2 fouls now as well.
Yeah.
Here comes McLean back in the game. McNeely's going to sit down. So some of the size you have on the court there for Dallastown, they only go 6'2" tall, is off.
Do you think McNeely's got to push the ticket a little bit more offensively when he's in the game?
Yes.
So 2:32 to go to the half here, 35-13. Central York leads it. There's Real from the corner. Real misses a 3.
You can't stop a 6'8" kid from shooting a three. That's one thing I learned.
Well, you know what they say, inside every big guy lurks the heart of a point guard or a shooting guard.
Suchanek was open on that last Central possession, and coach was yelling him, give it to him, give it to him.
Steal by Central, throw it out ahead to Saxon Suchanek. Suchanek gets nailed from behind. Comes right back up. Saxon Suchanek, a Division I prospect, by the way, in football, where he's a defensive back. But I'll tell you what, you saw some ups right there, and he gets fouled from behind. Not fouled, actually.
That was a tight end that fouled him, too.
Brian Brown. Suchanek keeps it alive. Dallastown has it. Back on the other end. .125 to go here in the first half.
Dallastown is still patiently
McLean is a good shooter. Can't get that one to go. Doug Lair comes out with it. Central off and running.
Central with numbers.
And Ben Real up and in. What a great pass from Doug Lair to Ben Real on the run. You know, how many times we talked about every game we've done this year, if your big guy can outrun the other team's big guy, you're going to win some games, right?
Absolutely. And coach, as I look at this Dallastown ball club, I don't think they have a guy over 6'2" in the game.
Their biggest kid is Jalen Cook, and he plays hard, but he's only 6'2", and Ben's a legit 6'8".
Yeah.
He's picked up his first foul, 37-13 right now.
Here's that trap.
Central's done a pretty good job of defending the back cut so far tonight, which is tough. You know, you're playing a motion team like this. And again, you're taking your threes so quickly. Saxon Suchanek with a box out. The foul's going to get called on number 11. That's going to be on Jalen Cook, his second now. So foul's starting to become a problem here for Dallastown. Problem for Dallastown is they're having a tough time getting inside shots, and Central's getting nothing but inside shots.
Yes, and making them.
Dallastown nothing out of 6 so far from the three-point line tonight. You know, I think what you're seeing in this game is what Central's doing is not allowing them to get set on a spot where they can shoot the three at any kind of rhythm. And so you're rushing to get those shots off. Dallastown, a pretty good shooting team a lot of times.
And McNeely's only taken one, I believe.
Correct. Ryan Jackson kicks it opposite. Top of the key is Gittinger. Back to Gittinger. Swing to Brooklyn Nace. Brooklyn Nace for the three. Brooklyn Nace buries it.
Excellent offense. Great job by Central York.
Just making the extra pass that time. 9 points the first half now for Brooklyn Nace.
And Greg Gittinger could have taken that shot, but unselfishly, he dished it for a wide open three.
Saw Doug Lair pass up 2 of them as well. But that's kind of getting to know your team, I think. There's McLean again. McLean finally gets one to go. That's for a 2, though. And 15 points. It's 41-15. We go to the half. You Jack Giambalvo. Halftime report coming up right after this on High School Sports Live 3 on Fox 43.2.
I'm excited to be here with Tom Couch, the Vice President for the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. Tom, you and your staff have served this community in so many ways over the years. High School Sports Live thanks you for being a part of what we do, but you served the York area community a lot longer than just us. Talk about how excited you guys are to keep this tradition going.
You know, Jack Giambalvo started the business in the early 70s, and you know, he was born and raised in York, and this is where he wanted to start his company and grow it, and he's done a fabulous job with it. And you know, we have 10 different franchises in 4 locations, so we've grown to a point where Jack has always wanted to make sure, and his son John, to give back to the community. And so we look at High School Sports Live as an opportunity to give back and also have an awareness to our company with the young kids today.
The new Mazda dealership is, man, this is state of the art. Not only are you selling cars out of here, but you're giving people in the community job opportunities. Talk about the uniqueness of the job opportunities. It's the VOTech kid at high school, it's the college graduate. Talk about those opportunities.
You know, in the world we live in today, it's tough being a young person today, and we realize that. And so some of the involvement areas that we focus on is, for example, the trade schools. And with the younger kids with VOTech, they have an opportunity to learn a trade. So, for example, in our service department, being a technician, right. The days of just be replacing spark plugs, filters, no, now it's very technologically advanced with computer skills. So we're involved with the kids from the VOTech side with learning a trade of being a technician, and then also from the business side, if young people love cars, they've always been around cars, and they just can see themselves, you know, having a career, being a salesperson can be very lucrative, and also you get to meet a lot of great people because everybody buys a car.
Now, you guys have also been creatively having to put people in cars. It's not just the new car, it's the used car, it's the max dollars on trade-ins. Talk about that, Tom. What does that look like right now for people in general?
Yeah, the supply chain issue we have in our world today affects us also, but what we try to do to be transparent with the customer is every car that we have committed from the factory to build, we have that on our website so people can come see what we have coming in. So we may not have 200 cars on ground right now, but there's availability for people to match their needs from new and used cars.
That's awesome.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Welcome back to Dallastown High School, the Jack G. and Belleville halftime report. 41-15 at the half here. The Panthers of Central lead it. And your impression of the first half, Jeff Thompson first.
Well, first of all, Central York is dominating on the glass. Secondly, they're playing such relentless defense that actually opens up a lot of opportunities. So I think that Dallastown's starting a couple sophomores, and this is a real eye-opener for them, both chases. And I really think that Kobe McNeely has to be a little more aggressive offensively because there's not a whole lot of other options for Dallastown.
Coach Smallwood?
I think that maybe they want to run McNeely off some screens, and they got to do something to free him up so he can get a good look at the basket, see the ball go in, and he'll feel a little bit better about the second half.
You know, I know your team's always played great defense, and we always say defense travels well. And Central's defense in the first half, I think, was probably the storyline here, what they forced in terms of creating new possessions.
Yes, they did a very good job. Their rotations are better. They're quick. They're in front of their guy. There's help. I'm really impressed with Central's defense.
Let's take a look, first of all, at our Advanced Hoops halftime highlights here. And let's see what we have dialed up here. Chad Edwards back at our studio, and here we go. You see that pressure we're talking about right out of the gate. There's Ben Natal with it. Natal gets it and takes it to the basket. And a little bit of a Euro step there, but gets it home and gets fouled on the play.
That was a great move.
Natal with 9 points in the first half. Here's Dallastown on the other end, though, answering. Doing a nice job getting down there. And in and up is Chase Meyer. There's Ben Natal with another steal. Natal going to the basket. And again, up and in. We saw a lot of that in the first half here from Central, Jeff Thompson.
We sure did. And the real one bright spot for Dallastown was Vivian Kyle having 4 assists.
They saw inside play of Ben Rill. He had 9 points in the first half.
And one of the things Ben did very, very well is he gets down the floor quickly and sets up. Sometimes he gets the ball, sometimes he doesn't.
Jalen Cook doing a nice job there getting in for Central. And then on the other end, quick pass by Gettinger inside to Saxon Suchanek for 2. Here comes Dallastown back again. Good drive baseline and up and in. Nice job by Amir Henry for his 1 bucket in the first half. And then here's Central again. Look at the handoff there by Doug Laird. Missed once, missed twice. How about 3 times? Saxon Suchanek stays relentless on the board.
He can get up 3 times in a row. He just proved that.
Here's McNeely with his 1 hard bucket here in the first half as he begins to get it up and in. McNeely averaging close to 17 points a game. Let's take a look right now at our stats here at the half. Our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. And you guys talk them over here. The rebounds stand out big.
Well, I'm a rebounding guy, so I want to talk about that. And Ben Rill and Gettinger, they're awesome on the boards right there.
Take a look at the turnovers, Coach Smallwood, 9-3.
Central York's doing a real good job turning them over. And not only are they turning them over, it turns to buckets on the other end.
And you look at the scoring in the first half, Ryan Brown with 2 points, and you had Ben Natal with 9, Brooklyn Nace with 9, 4 for Suchanek, 8 more for Gettinger, and 9 more for Ben Rill. So that starting 5, everybody at 9 or 8 points for the most part. On the other side, Amir Henry with 2 for Dallastown, Weedman with 1, Jalen Cook with 4, Chase McLean with 4, Meyer with 2, and McNeely with 2. 41-15 here at the half. We'll take a break. We'll come right back and start the third quarter, all here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Call it all high school boys. 3-Star Foundation is running a free basketball league starting in January for high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.3staryouth.org for more information. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. Getting ready to start the third quarter here. 41-15, Central leads it. And so far, it's been all Central. Let's see what Coach Grassel came up with here at halftime. He can maybe do to get this game a little bit more under control, Coach Smallwood.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go to his horse. See if we can get him going. That's number 24, Kobe McNeely. I'd like to see him, find a shot and knock it down and start getting some confidence about his game.
Central with a little different look here with a 3-2 zone to start the second half.
That's interesting because they played their man so well in the first half.
Ooh. How about a little bit of a back screen, and McNeely gets in on the offensive glass there, and McNeely in for his second bucket of the game. Back on the other end. Corner, it goes to Gettinger. Gettinger misses that shot.
Nice check out by number 11.
Jalen Cook. So now right back into the man-to-man goes Central. Off the miss.
Not a whole lot of pressure on the ball.
Not like you saw in the opening part of the game.
No, not at all.
Meyer trying to find some place to go.
Yeah, Dallastown's breathing right now. He didn't breathe in the first half.
Yes.
There you see a little bit more pressure on the ball. McLean gets it off McNeely, who can make that shot. McNeely rattles in and out, getting over the rebound. Good shot from McNeely there.
That was a nice set by Dallastown.
Corner it goes to R.B. Brown. Underneath it goes to Rill. Rill creates space. Rill up and in, and Rill did a great job of getting himself set that time. Good score from Ben Rill. He's got 11 points.
Once they get the ball on the block or in the paint, it's lights out. Forget it.
I don't know how Jalen Cook can get around him either. He's got a big body, and he establishes himself so well.
That's going to be the third foul called now on Jalen Cook. And here's Rill. Nice stroke up and down, and Rill now with 12 points in the basketball game.
Full court man-to-man pressure. Run and jump.
A good block by Gittinger, but he's going to call for the foul there. A good weak side come across by Gittinger. He gets called for the foul, and going to the line is Cook. I like the stuff that Dallastown's running here. A lot of their backdoor stuff, they really do keep you in motion. And I think for a team that's not playing good defense, this is the kind of team that could just destroy you. Cook misses his first free throw. We'll get another one here. Here you see Gittinger coming across. Didn't look like he got much, but enough that the referee called a foul there. For 5 points a game now for Cook as he makes his second.
And Kobe got a look at a three, but it was very much contested.
Dallastown back into
one down
zone.
high-low again. Up and then Suchanek just into the game, and he makes a quick one. Suchanek now with 6 points.
And Central York just makes it look so easy.
Just relentless, attacking that middle. Look at Suchanek chest to chest here with McNeely.
Good deflection.
And then deflection followed up. Then up and down to Gittinger, and that's what they do. Gittinger now in double figures with 10 points.
And that puts Central up 30.
48-18 here.
I'd like to see McNeely work a little harder to get the ball.
And there's a switch. Real getting called on the point guard right there. Oh, nice job by Cook. Cook is playing a really good game tonight. 7 points in the game for Cook now.
It's very athletic.
Brooklyn Nace, long three, buries it.
That's a great shot.
He's awfully smooth, isn't he?
He is.
He's got 12 points in the game now for Central.
Central's got to do a better job of looking down there, man. Those big guys are on the block, ready, hands ready, and it'll get better. He is being hounded by Brown.
On a loose ball there, and you're going to get a hack on Brooklyn Nace. But Nace picks up foul number 2 here for Central. Checking in the game for Dallastown now, number 10, Britton Weedman. Bren Rill will check out, Suchanek goes out. In comes Doug Lair along with Ben Natal. Brian Brown does a nice job of getting him off the baseline there, and then they switch off of McLean.
He's got him pinned.
Natal and McNeely here. Just nowhere to go.
Stolen.
Gittinger with it. And McNeely takes it back. Nice job by McNeely on the defense. McLean, long three. McLean finally rattles one down. McLean, good shooter. Buries the three. He's got 7 points. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 51-23. 3:53 to go in the third quarter on High School Sports Live TV.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
And welcome back to Dallastown High School. There you see Mike Grasso in his 12th year here at Dallastown. Outstanding program. Does a great job, these kids. And they're always contending every year. Just got their first 3 of the game there from Chase McLean from the outside. And it's been a long night trying to shoot the 3 here, but he got that one in rhythm and buried.
And let's credit Central York. You know, they're everywhere they should be. You know, they're in the passing lanes, and they're definitely
you know, just one of the best players in the league in doing that. There's a little zone trap coming back now from Dallastown.
And Mike Grassel's been at it for 12 years. He was hired as a junior high coach by Jay Rexroth.
Ryan Jackson gets caught. Brooklyn Nace up. Brooklyn Nace in. Another 2 for Brooklyn Nace. He's got 14 in the game.
Great body control.
That young man knows how to score.
A sophomore. There's another sophomore out here, Ryan Jackson, playing defense right now. And McNeely. McNeely finally opens up, gets a 3.
Now that was a good look that time.
That was a good look.
7 points to the game for McNeely. Ryan Brown throws it up, taken by Gittinger. Gittinger back up and in, and Gittinger on the glass. Gittinger's been everywhere tonight so far.
Yeah, that looked like a feeding frenzy for Central York that time. They just attacked the glass, didn't they?
Yes.
12 points for Gittinger. He's going to go to the line. Here comes Eric Toddy, a sophomore, into the game for Central.
Central York's guards are just as big as Dallastown's bigs.
There's Ryan Brown checking out. So at the line is Gittinger now. And Gittinger up, Gittinger home. Gittinger, the only senior on this Central York team, along with Bowden Peace, who is out with an injury right now.
Zivian went out of the game. They went full court pressure.
Britton Weedman with the basketball here against Natal.
Nice pass.
Good 3 from the corner, not going to go. Nice rebound by Meyer.
Good offensive rebound.
Chase Meyer chased it down. Nice job there.
That's one of the things they haven't done well today.
There's
is
Meyer
offensive
again.
rebound.
There's Gittinger again, and Gittinger's going to get fouled behind by McNeely. McNeely picking up his 3rd foul here in the 3rd quarter. So Central with the basketball. Greg Gittinger with the basketball, 2:06 to play, and with a 30-point lead right now, the clock is running. So they spread it out here a little bit. They're looking for the post. Ryan Jackson lets it go. Ryan Jackson with a 3.
Nice shot.
Jackson did a good job of looking to the post first, and then fouled up with a 3-point shot. So Ryan Jackson buries one. Meyer. Weedman gets it taken away. Here comes Brooklyn Nace. Gets his own rebound. Nace looks, finds Eric Toddy open. Eric Toddy up, not going to go. Nace seems to be everywhere.
Nace tried to feed Toddy, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
New man in the game now for Dallastown is Zai Kyle.
Zai Kyle has 5 or 6 assists, at least.
Good job of getting the ball ahead and beating Central down the court. Again, 2 more points for Chase Meyer.
Now, Coach, was that a situation where there was someone on the inbounder and no one back?
I think so. Good job cutting off McNeely there by Ryan Jackson. And McNeely passes it back out front, gets it set up here for Dallastown. Kyle has it. And you're going to get a foul called, I think, on Brooklyn Nace. I'm not sure they get Nace or they're going to call it on Ben Natal. For Natal, that's foul number 2.
I'm impressed with how Central York's getting their hands in the passing lane almost on a consistent basis. And that might have something to do with their length.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if they chart the deflections in practice.
They do, actually.
All right.
So JoJo Woodard into the game now for Central.
Good move.
And Brian Jackson on the ball loses it out of bounds, so it'll remain with Dallastown right now. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. They got to hurry and get it off. And they're not going to do it. And that's 59-28, end of the third quarter, all here on High School Sports Live TV. Back with the fourth right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself,
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo number 1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter here at Dallastown High School, where Central leads at 59-28 as we head to the fourth. Central in first place right now in the York Area Interscholastic Athletic Association. Say that 5 times real fast. At 6-0, Red Lion, who's won 7 in a row, playing against York High tonight. 1 game back. The only game they've lost all season is to Central at Red Lion.
And Gary, you were asking about a player of the game, but I think it's a team that's winning this game. Very unselfish team right now.
And they're looking right now. Ryan Brown lets one go, and Ryan Brown not going to go, but there's Saxon Suchanik, who seems to be everywhere.
Nice offensive rebound. Looks inside.
Eric Toddy with a nice turnaround.
Eric
Toddy knocks it down. The sophomore who just came up to the varsity with his first 2 of the night.
And he looked good on his last 2 shots, I thought.
And just forcing McNeely to kind of throw it away. Ryan Jackson staying chest to chest with him.
And McNeely was a little out of control in that sequence.
You can see Jeff Oakes still asking for more down there on the sideline. They're going to their high-low right here. Good pass opposite. Good reversal of basketball. JoJo Woodard up in and in off the bench. JoJo Woodard, a junior. His first playing time tonight.
Very, very athletic move.
He did a lot with the ball while he was in the air, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
This is Central switching on their screens. Toddy with the basketball, and Toddy off and running. On the big guy throwing a tough pass there. Like we said, inside every big guy lurks a point guard, right?
Yes.
Another good run to the basket there by Meyer.
He finished a lot stronger that time than he did his last time.
Chase Meyer with 6 points in the game. New players coming in now for Central. Nasir Rupert. Adzmir Ludwig is into the game as well. And a timeout is called on the floor. We'll take one as well. 6:23 to go in this one. 63-30. Central leads on High School Sports Live TV.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Stats for the third quarter here, Coach Smallwood.
Dallastown 3 for 6 from 2, 2 for 4 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 13 points. Central York 5 for 9 from 2, 2 for 4 from 3, 2 for 2 from the foul line, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover.
Brian Jackson to get to JoJo Woodard, who already has turned into a skyer here, his second straight bucket. Oh, Nazmir and Ludwig coming up for the foul.
You know, about the game, I know yesterday was a snow day and they couldn't practice, and Sunday was a non-practice day. It kind of makes you think this point in the season how much time these kids actually do need on the floor. I know I love to get in the gym every day.
Well, I know Coach Hoke had a walkthrough with him today, which is different than anything else. Like just a walkthrough is all it is. You walk through their defense and offenses, but that's all they've had. So it's been both teams having a couple days off here. Both teams having played on Saturday night. Dallastown winning over Suburban on Saturday night, and Central playing Downingtown West and beating them.
Well, this is a point in the season where you probably don't have to go quite as hard in practice.
Cy Kyle with 4 points in the game now. Jackson looks ahead to JoJo Woodard. And Ajmer steps out of bounds with that.
Coach Smallwood, did you let up as the season progressed?
No. The goal was to get better every game and every practice. And I can see some of the things that Central York is working on. They're much better than they were the first time I saw them.
Good rebound there by Ajmer Ludwig. Out it goes to JoJo Woodard, who's off and running. And Woodard up.
Woodard.
He's exploding in the game here with 6 points.
I think Woodard's trying to express himself. He's trying to get Jeff Oak's attention.
Now you imagine that's the number 10 guy right now.
Oh, boy.
Off the bench, maybe 11.
And he explodes to the basket.
He does.
Fearless.
These are the guys that work hard and practice every day, and you get a chance to get out on the floor. You want to show your very best, and on both teams.
And these are the guys that are going to make your top 5 so much better.
And you're going to get a block call there on Ludwig. His second foul for Ajmer. So it'll be 2 shots. I think this guy's played really hard all night long. I've really been impressed with Chase Meyer. Had a lot of heat on him, has played well at the guard spot.
Yes, he has.
He does a lot of things. He does a lot of things really well.
New man into the game now is Cameron Obregon for Dallastown. Also in there, Aiden Garner, number 33. Second shot up and good from Meyer. Meyer with 7 points. Ryan Jackson with the basketball here for Central. Dallastown still playing hard.
They're in that man-to-man that he loves so well. Nice flash.
Eric Toddy running through the lane, and Toddy with a great pass from Ryan Jackson. Toddy in for 2 more. He's got 4.
And his footwork is getting a lot better, isn't it?
Yes, it is. He's catching the ball, and he's doing a really good job.
There's a look outside. Not going to go. Toddy with the foul. You can see Coach Hoke is still, he wants his players in there right now to be working hard.
And you notice he's talking about defense.
That's what he's talking about, yep. Well, if you don't box out, that's the end of a good defensive possession. You always talk about that with your team. Doesn't matter who you are. It's one thing coaches can never have enough of, box outs.
Yes. You don't have to be big or strong. You just get down there and do it.
Called desire, right, Coach?
Yes.
Well, that's a big part of rebounding is desire.
With 3:26 to go in this one, at the line again, Mr. Meyer. He's been there all night long. And knocks it down here. Meyer now with 8 points in the game. Chase Meyer, only a sophomore. Good stroke. Meyer up again for 2. So 69-35 here.
Full court man-to-man by Dallastown.
Ryan Jackson with the basketball.
Chase with the ball again.
We got numbers.
Throws it outside. Good looking three. Not going to go. Rebound underneath. Chase Meyer again. Eric Toddy gets it out.
Toddy with the outlet.
Jojo Woodard has had a time here in the third and fourth quarter. 8 points.
JoJo Woodard wants a meeting immediately after the game with Jeff Hope. Here are my highlights. Can I get some ticks?
That might be the highlight of the night right there. Goodness gracious. JoJo Woodard said, "Let me in, coach."
That's right.
Is that old song?
That's something he's going to remember for a long time, that play.
He's coach, I'm over here. I'm number 14.
Well, note to Chad Edwards. We got our highlight of the night right there, Chad. So we normally never tell Chad what the highlight is, but tonight I might be sending it his way. So at the line again is Meyer. And Meyer continues to hit his free throws. He's hit his last 4. Meyer now with 9 points tonight. Make that 10. He's hit double figures. McClain out of the game. New player in now, number 14. That's Grayson Kelly. Also the game, number 31, Trip Barton.
Dallastown will rebound.
And then Central York sent a pretty serious notice to all the District 3.
Well, Central York is second, right behind Cumberland Valley right now. Of course, they have a game coming up with York High Friday night. It's a big one. York High is coming back and playing some pretty good basketball right now. They play Red Lion tonight, who's in second place.
Dallastown is 9 for 12 from the free throw line.
And tough pass ahead there.
It's been a while since I've seen a ball club with so many guys who can just come in and contribute. That's a luxury. Got 2 guys posting up at the same time in the same spot.
JoJo Woodard inside. Looking for Nasir Rupert. Looking back inside again. And Asmir Ludwig making a move. He'll get fouled before the shot. That's the first foul this quarter for the Wildcats. So ball will be brought in underneath by Central. Back out it comes to Woodward. Inside
nice
Nasir
pass.
Rupert, and Rupert up and under. Nice job by Nasir Rupert.
And see, that's the entry pass that has been open all game long for Central.
Good pass inside there.
That was a very good pass.
Nasir used all 6'4" to his advantage that time.
Toddy came over. Ryan Jackson going to pull it out. Ludwig goes up, not going to score there. Central with a basketball. To make that Dallastown with the basketball, rather, forgive me. That's Levi Gatos right now with the ball. Off to Garner. Long look for the quarter. There's one you
nice
remember.
Shot.
How about Gatos with a nice 3?
He did that in the JV game all night.
Yes.
Good looking shooter.
Very nice.
Under a minute to play.
Nice footwork.
I don't think Central will be taking another shot here. The only time Woodard tonight has it going for a score right there, right?
Yeah. Looks like Central's just trying to
Rupert throws it
the
away
clock
there.
run. Yeah, there was a turnover.
Grayson Kelly with the basketball. Long 3 again.
There he is
Another
again.
3. There he is again.
Again, he might want to meet with Coach after the games. And hey, I'm number 21. You remember those 2 3-pointers?
How about 10 points of the game for Gatos? And Central is going to win this one 73-43. And coming up right now, our Capital Blue Cross post-game report right after this on High School Sports Live to be on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and Workin' dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report right here on High School Sports Live TV. And final score here tonight, 73-43. Central cruises home to a win. They now go 7-0 in Division I of the YAIA, and Dallastown drops to 3-4. They'll go to 7-6 overall. Central now 12-2 so far. And your thoughts of the game tonight, both guys?
Well, one of the things for Dallastown is they won the last quarter, 15-14. That's something that they can take with them,
right.
They can build on. Jeff?
Well, I think, commenting on the game, I was very impressed with the two inside guys, Rill and Gittinger, and the perimeter guys were so long and had so many hands on the ball that defensively they dictated the game and gave themselves good shots, and as a result they shot, 60% from two.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing night from two, and a lot of those created off turnovers off the defense, Coach. I know you remarked about all evening long.
Absolutely. I mean, you can tell in practice they chart their deflections. Guys are moving their feet, they're rotating. I think one of the things with Central York, they're starting to understand that if they're going to go far, and I mean in states, it's going to start with their defense.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think, again, for Dallastown tonight, missing Michael Smith, who's an outstanding player, and or Michael Scott, rather, excuse me, took 13 points out of their lineup with a lot of penetrating ability. He's kind of one of the leaders of this team, so you can see that missing night, but still a good game for Dallastown as they worked hard, never stopped working right to the end. Got some nice efforts off the bench by some of their younger guys here at the end, and a chance for Coach Grassel to see what he's got going on here in the future, and replacing Scott right now for 8 weeks and working some other guys in.
Yes.
Let's take a look right now at our advanced hoops play of the game tonight, and we kind of called this one earlier, but JoJo Woodard came off the bench here late third quarter and took off, and take a look at what he did here. He takes off and puts it down.
I think JoJo is going to email that to Coach tonight and say, hey, that was me, number 14, up and away.
Wow. 8 points in the game for him, in a kind of a jet of the third quarter and fourth quarter for JoJo Woodard.
You know, it's impressive that you can have a 10th man have that much spirit and enthusiasm, and I think that's really what I'm going to take my hat off to Central York for. They got a lot of kids playing hard.
Well, and again, you have one senior coming off this team this year who's Gittinger, who leaves, which is a lot, but you got a lot of guys waiting to step into his place, and I think that's one of the things we saw here tonight. Now, there were a whole lot of guys tonight you could have picked out, and you guys said earlier, let's just put the entire team up there as the MVP of the game, which would have probably been correct. But the one guy that stood out tonight who was really efficient made his presence known defensively in the back and also offensively inside. Didn't play a whole ton this evening, didn't have to. Ben Rill, the 6'8" forward, who is our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight. And let's take a look at his work here this evening.
Well, there's no matchup for him, really.
You can see he runs the floor. There he gets one in transition. Then you take it. He'll show you a little bit of outside position right here. Just knocks down a nice three for a nice two from 15 feet.
Nice touch for a big, strong kid.
Then he gets positioned inside. Goes to the half hook. Shows you a little bit of something there.
You don't need a secondary break when you get that.
Ben Rill, our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight. Lots of people to thank. Jim Gallagher tonight, our stats guy, doing a great job all evening long. And, of course, Chad Edwards back at the studio and his whole crowd here from Invicta. They did a wonderful job bringing these pictures tonight. And obviously, January 11th has come and gone. So we have wrestling coming up. Red Lion in Central York, we already had that last week. So we'll take that one off the screen for you here. That happened last week. And by the way, Central won that one, too, over Red Lion. But we're looking ahead to Friday. And we're looking forward Friday night to a really good game. We're going to have Lower Dauphin and Mechanicsburg on Friday night. Mechanicsburg playing some great basketball. Lower Dauphin really playing some better basketball than it did starting the season. So we're looking forward to that one on Friday night. But tonight, it was Central. 73-43 over Dallastown. Thanks to Jeff Thompson. Thanks to Kirk Smallwood, the two best analysts in the business here. I'm Gary Sutton for all of us here. High School Sports Live TV, Game of the Week on Fox 43.2. Have a great evening, everyone.